Hi guys, firstly to start with, my name is Nathanson. I'm a 27-year-old male, as you can see. Hopefully that's clear for you to see. Um, I studied nutrition at the University of Pretoria. I'm an individual who takes pride in helping people, which is initially why I decided to do that. Once I graduated, I came back with the aims of working for a non-governmental organization, an NGO, yeah, basically. And then I found myself running a wellness company named FitCity. I love what I do. Just knowing that I can go to bed, wake up, and help people is really rewarding. 100%. We have a lot of foods that we can grow within our country that serve to fill the tummies of our people, but also have a lot of health benefits. People will actually be surprised with what I'm about to say because it's deemed common sense or common knowledge. But the truth be told is the way we are today, the work constraints we have, the time constraints we have, the different food options that are available will take us further and further away from what we should be eating. So in times of COVID, it's important to consume foods that are actually healthy. But even putting COVID aside, just in terms of general life, there are foods that I'll recommend, which are the basics. You need to get your dairies, you need to get your fatty acids, which is from your fruits, your different legumes. You need to get your fruits and vegetables. And an important tip there is when you consume your fruits and vegetables, try and make sure you get at least 4 or 5 different colors per week. So not just eating apples every day. Try to switch it up, get some oranges, get a grapefruit, because that increases the amount of nutrients that you're going to get from your diet. Using our foods as immune boosters is actually, it has a lot of effects in terms of, it has a domino effect if you ask me. So if we decide to go on a path of using our own foods as immune boosters, if we take the time to educate people on the importance of these foods as immune boosters, it will naturally increase the demand for them. So once we increase the demand for these foods, what will happen is that we'll need people to supply these foods. So once again, doing this will provide local farmers an opportunity to grow these crops. It will provide people an additional source of income because a lot of people buy foods that aren't needed, foods that they deem important. But if we can show them that we can grow these important foods that are actually beneficial to your health within the comforts of the country, within the local food markets, once again, we're providing money straight into the Zambian people, once again, developing the economy. So it's a whole domino effect. Anything from fibers to anything you can grow. So basically, resistant starches are things, vegetables, typically vegetables, that are very hard to digest. So think of something with roughage. When you think roughage, when you think dietary fiber, and that's good because we have a lot of them in Zambia. We've got sweet potato, we've got cassava, we've got all of these things that are high in resistant starches. So things like when you consume foods high in those, basically you're boosting your immune system in one or several ways. Well, I love the fact that more Western cultures are now reverting back to traditional home remedies, which is what we're very used to in this, not only this country, but this continent, sorry. It goes to show that these remedies actually do work. And the reasoning why most Western cultures are going there is because now we have evidence-based decisions. Time has been taken, research has been done to show the health benefits of consuming these home remedies. The likes of the honeys, the gingers, the turmerics, the teas. Research has now been done that actually backs this information up. So I will, especially in a country like Zambia, I would actually recommend people to revert back to these remedies. And for the ones that haven't yet been investigated, I'll honestly like researchers, students, academics to put in the time and effort to investigate the potential health benefits of some of these so-called home remedies. And until proven that they work, I love that question when people always ask me about how do I stay healthy, how do I do this and that. They're actually amazed at how simple the answer is. So to me, what I understand is health it's a compilation of different pillars. So when we talk about health, it's not just the absence of disease or infection or sickness, because that's what most people deem as being healthy. Oh, I can run, I'm healthy. No, it's a lot more than that. So to be truly healthy, you need to take care of the following aspects or pillars of your life: your social life, your mental life, your physical life, as well as your nutritional life. I believe that no individual can be truly healthy if one or more of these pillars is lacking. So to answer your question, how do I advise people to stay healthy? I advise people to, one, take care of their social life by communicating with loved ones, especially during this time where we're separated, so to speak, or we at least should be separated. Take time to communicate. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got WhatsApp, phone calls. Take time to do that. Take care of your spiritual life. Remember, we have a God. We Most of us should. If we don't, we should believe in something spirituality. Thirdly, take care of your physical body. Your fitness or your level of activity is directly related to how healthy you are. And finally, the foods you eat. Literally, I think it was Hippocrates that says, "Let thy food be your medicine, and your medicine thy food." And that was a long time ago. So we know foods can actually impact on how we feel and our health. Alcohol curing COVID-19. That's a very interesting one. Look, if you can point me towards this alcohol, I'll fully try out the theory. I'll drink as much as possible. I'll go with the ice packs. I'll do what I need to do. No, but seriously, that's not true. What that is, it's misinformation. It's people listening to what they want to listen to. It's people taking the whole advice of alcohol-based hand sanitizers being helpful, and they hear alcohol. Alcohol must be helpful. No, that's not the case. If anything, alcohol abuse is actually detrimental, and it puts you at more risk of not only COVID-19 but other infections, because alcohol abuse in the long run actually hinders your immune system. People who believe alcohol makes the immune system better. That's funny because I actually have family and friends that I talk to about this, and I say alcohol is the problem, and they come to me saying, no, it's not. It's actually the solution. No, I would actually advise these people to educate themselves on the matter. I believe in this day and age we live in, making informed decisions are the only kind of decisions we should be making. So doing things based off myths or beliefs should actually be eradicated. And if there are people who truly believe certain things, I'd like them to do research and have evidence as to why they believe it. Because from the longest time, we've been told balance is the key to everything. It's the same that applies to diet. If we stick to diets that are strictly just for immune boosting, of which I mentioned, that immune boosting basically comes from minerals and vitamins. A lot of foods, those are a section of nutrients. A big section of nutrients are our macronutrients, our carbohydrates, our proteins, and our fats. So if we stick to these so-called immune boosting foods, we're actually neglecting our diet in aspects that we would otherwise get from a balanced diet. So yeah, I would like to encourage people to just try and find out more about the topic. It's very easy to get misled by information. Just try as much as possible to make informed decisions in everything you do. Google is at our fingertips. Let's try and do that research, find out exactly what it is, find out more about immunity, because ultimately the more we know, the safer we are.